Hey, Adner here. I just want to show you how you do your seedlings because that's one of the questions that I get asked. Hey, how you do your seedlings? And especially this is a good step to start early on in the season. And I put up a video on how the germinating table that I have here. Seedling process, it's quite simple. You get a seed germinating substance. You want something that it's fluffy like this. It has proper aeration, it can drain, and will seed, and the seeds will pop through that soil quite easy. Now you see it is a little bit dry, so we don't want that. We want a little bit of more moisture in there. So what I want to do is I'm gonna grab this water, and by the way, this is warm, nicely warm water. If you add the water too cold, it will shock your plants. Now we're doing seedlings, but when you're watering early on in the season, it's important for you to, now this is better. And how you know you have enough water? Because I will squeeze and you'll see water coming right out of between my fingers. See that right there? So that's what you're looking for. If you're squeezing like there's like a fountain coming down, you have added too much water. So let's fill this straight up, this trays, and this is a 72. So what you do is a quick trick: put lots of dirt in it, and then you're gonna emphasize the edges. And what I mean emphasize, you grab a little bit of dirt, and you don't put a lot of pressure. We're talking about 5 pounds or 2 to 5 pounds of pressure right over the edges, and then you take off the dirt from the top. And then I want to show you actually how you know that you have done a great job. You come to the table and you let it drop. And if you notice, none of my holes really sank a ton, just a little bit. And that's what you want, because you don't want this too compacted. Today we're going to plant basil, and the seeds I buy seeds from Johnny's Select the Seeds, great quality seeds. So if you're looking for something, a place to buy seeds, this is where you buy them from. And what I do is I grab my fingers and I just go just like this. And you want to go basically a quarter of an inch right here. And this is real time right here. And that's how I do it. And I go actually a little bit deeper, and I'll tell you why. And then this is one other thing. Small seeds, buy them pelletized. You see how big they are? But if you pop them, they're very small. So pelletized seeds I'm gonna show you. This is real time right here. So we're not gonna cut this part. That way you can see how easy it is to plant basil when they are pelletized. And this is 72 trays, 72 plug trays I should say, basically 72 plants per tray. And let me show you how to grab the seeds, because there's a science to it. You go like this, and then all you do is roll your thumb and it will drop one seed. See right there? And I can even tell how many seeds I have. I got one left. There you go. And that way you don't put 20 seeds per hole. Again, you go like this and you grab them like that. So, and this is how you do basil. Every so often I drop 2, and there you go. That's it. That's how you plant that. And then this is why they're a little bit deeper. And that is because when you put dirt, you don't have to put dirt. All you go is to cover them just with the side, just with the dirt that is on the side. And now they are perfectly planted, about a quarter of an inch deep. Then you go right here. Let's go to our trays. We'll set them down. And again, this table is nice and warm. So let me grab the hose here. And this is so when you water, don't point your shower straight into it like this. You want You want to catch that in the fall. Look at that. So as the water's falling, that's where you want to do it. And you don't want to be too high, but at the same time, you don't want to be too low. And then that's it. That is a process of germinating your seedlings. And if you look right here, the soil, if you fill it up properly, the soil won't sink in. So that's basil, 72 plants. If you want to learn more, leave a comment below, follow, like this video, and we'll see you in the next video.